Well, Coach, I was talking to LiAnn, and I guess the first thing that I told her, the first words out of my mouth is, it's cliche. Sometimes we say this word, but really, team performance. You look up and down your roster, you see a lot of players, a lot of minutes, a lot of production. So, I mean, I guess start there.
Absolutely. I'm so proud. I would like to know the last time we had 42 points. I know since I've been here, 42 points from bench play here at Nicholls State. I can't say enough about the players stepping up, stepping into their roles, and not just a team performance, but also a gritty team performance. They played hard. It was a physical game. We did what we needed to do out there, and on the execution side, I was somewhat pleased offensively, but we do have to clean up those offensive rebounds. We're giving up too many, and then unforced turnovers. We have to clean up those unforced turnovers. The traveling, the stepping out of bounds, the different things like that. Because team forcing us, that's one thing. But right now we're creating turnovers and they're unforced. But we're going to get there. This team works so hard. They're very, very focused on what it is we need to do, and we take everything one day at a time. And I'm very, very proud of the entire team, the whole effort.
Coach, you can almost come up with a new motto for the team after a performance like this, and it might be something like nothing comes easy, because on their side of it, nothing really came easy. I counted up maybe on one hand or two hands the amount of shots that they had that might have been uncontested, or something that they got that I would even consider relatively easy. Everything was contested tonight, it seemed like, huh?
Right. Mona Martin does a fantastic job with her group. I mean, she's been at ULM for a long time, and rightfully so. And we knew she was going to come in here and play us hard, and her kids were going to be ready to play. And she has a nice team. And at any point, I was waiting for that run. Every time out, I was telling the players, I said, this is a game of runs. This is a game of runs. We have to, hold off this run, hold off this run. And there was a little dead point there when it was like 35-55, I believe, for a while, and neither team was scoring. I even told the team that might have been their run, the fact that no one scored. But we have got to sustain what we're doing and hold them off of what they're doing. But it was a great point in terms of we really, everything we did tonight, we earned.
KK is such a great player. She can somehow magically not score points and still have such an impact on a basketball game. It's obvious watching her play what she does, the intangibles that she brings to the table. I wanted to ask, what's her status? How's her condition? I saw her go off. It looked like she kind of tweaked that ankle. Was that what kind of happened to her?
Yeah, and that's exactly what it was. It was an ankle tweak, and she was actually good to go. I wasn't even going to put her in the second time. She's the one that checked herself in. And so, but that's just the passion this kid has, Any coach that has the opportunity to coach a player like KK Babin once in their career is blessed. She's an outstanding player. She just makes things happen. People rally around her, and I pulled her out rather early, and I think she was a little ticked off at me, but I think she'll get over it.
How proud were you, and I guess it goes back to everyone stepping up. She's pulled out of the game to obviously address a concern, and nothing really stops. Players rally around. They continue to play strong defensively, offensively. There wasn't a let-up tonight.
No, there wasn't. And again, we've been practicing very, very hard, working on all the little things, and we mix and match different people in different roles. Statistically, she might not have stood out, but Amani White was big. Especially once KK went down. What she does a lot for us with KK in the game is take some pressure off of her, because she's capable. She has the point guard skills. But also once KK was unable to play again, she stepped up. She ran the offense, and she did a lot of great things. And she's just a freshman. And she wowed the audience a little bit tonight.
It's kind of, sometimes you don't want to say this. Mm-hmm. It's early in the season, but this was just a really great team performance. I emphasize the word team, because everyone contributed tonight.
Yes, I'm really happy that our whole team contributed to that. It started from the freshman all the way to the senior. We contributed a lot, and we needed that the most.
For guys like myself,
mm-hmm.
It's one of those situations where it's always a good thing when you're looking through a roster and you're saying, well, who should I pick to even talk to, because everyone, like I said, just did such a great job out there. Talk a little bit about one of your teammates, KK. She's obviously one of those people who's a leader on this team. I guess you could maybe say one of those heart and soul type of people that y'all really look at. You know, her point production wasn't really there tonight, but everyone rallied around that. She did her thing with assists and everything, but everyone stepped up for her. And when she went out, it's almost like y'all didn't miss a beat in a way, huh?
That's what we practice. We always practice rotations, like to get better, just in case something happens. It's cool. Little K, she always do. She in this situation, she do good. And like, even though it's like she's not scoring, she got assists. She always getting some other teammate going. She just don't focus on. She's not a selfish player, and that's one thing I really like about and respect her about her.
Talk about the situation. You go into halftime, good lead, come in the second half. Situations, you know, sometimes you might let down your guard a little bit. The tempo continued to push. The defense continued to play hard. Looks like, you know, the coaches preached that to y'all. Y'all put it into practice, and y'all went straight. Y'all went 40 minutes, and there was no real let-up that I saw.
Yeah, that's what Coach talks about us in halftime. Like, she talked about not letting up. This team is a really good team, and I respect them for that. They did not let up because she was letting them know that they was going to go on a run, and we had to stop their run.